The entire earth was parched, and everyone was desperate for a single drop of water. But do you know how a tiny crow stepped in and saved the world? That's right. Because of one clever thing that crow did, we have a sacred river flowing among us today. Very warm welcome to the story world of Gajahastha. I'm Adhya. And I am Keerthi. Today, we are going to share with you the fascinating story behind the birth of our pride, the river Kaveri. It happened many, many years ago. One particular summer was incredibly hot. Even when June arrived, the gray rain clouds completely failed to appear in the sky. Without rains, the rivers, ponds, and wells ran completely dry. Plants withered away, and animals began to die of thirst. In the midst of all this despair, Sage Agastya sat on a hilltop with his eyes closed, deep in meditation. Right next to him was his kamandalu, a water pitcher that Lord Shiva himself had filled with sacred water. Just then, a crow flew in. It hovered over the meditating sage and locked its eyes directly onto the kamandalu. Flapping its wings as if bowing to the sage, it gently knocked the pitcher over. And just like that, water started gushing out. What began as a tiny trickle quickly became a stream, and as it rushed down the hill, it grew into a mighty, magnificent river. Seeing the water, animals came running to drink their fill. Men, women, and children rushed out of their homes, rejoicing at the sight of this newly born river. Hearing the commotion, Sage Agastya opened his eyes only to see his kamandalu tipped over. Right then, the crow took a dip in the rushing water, and in the very next moment, Lord Ganapati stood there in its place. The sage bowed to Ganapati. The Lord smiled and said, "Oh, Agastya, I knew your kamandalu held the waters of Kaveri. People were crying for water, but you were deep in meditation. I knew you would gladly share it, so I took wings as a crow to release Kaveri." Sage Agastya replied, "Ganapati, you are the Lord of wisdom and always know the right thing to do. Water is a life giver. May everyone share the waters of Kaveri." To this very day, the Kaveri River flows beautifully through the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, acting as a lifeline for millions. Indeed, and all along the banks of the river, we can still see temples dedicated to Sage Agastya. If you loved this story, don't forget to subscribe to the Gajahastha channel. Thank you.